gorgeous friends, and welcome to the last video of 2024. How amazing is that? And to begin, I want to acknowledge the fact that it has been a complicated year for so many different reasons for most of us, and I want to bring the energy of acceptance rather than necessarily gratitude when it comes to all the things that we have all gone through. Accepting the fact that the lessons that we have learned are still revealing their messages, and accepting the fact that whatever had to be here in this space throughout this year and perhaps beyond it had to be there, because as I said, there was a lesson for us to learn. So I am coming here with the last journal of the year that I have been writing in. This is not necessarily a journal that I use to make art in, although I like to collage sometimes and bring some images in and doodle if I feel like it. As you see here, I have decorated the covers because I really enjoy doing that. But what happened was I have finished throughout this year not one, not two, but actually 3 different journals, which is quite something. And in December, I found myself finishing the last one, the 3rd one, and I realized that obviously I still have another month to go, and I know that at the end of the year there's a lot of reflection, and there will be some traveling that I was going to do, and 2 weeks of holidays, and I knew I was going to need another journal. So I just made myself aware, okay, so things will come up and there will be a need to have them down on paper, so don't be afraid to just get another journal and write in it. So that's what I've been doing. It's kind of halfway through, nearly halfway through written in, and today it is the 30th of December, so we literally have one more day until the end of the year, and half a day, obviously it's kind of midday here. And I want to accept the fact that I'm midway through this journal, I haven't finished it, and I will be going through with finishing it, and I will be going beyond this year and write in the same journal for the beginning of 2025. And I just want to acknowledge the fact that what we consider a new beginning is more of a societal, I guess, belief. Just the fact that it's the 1st of January doesn't really mean that we have to start something fresh, something new. A lot of us still carry on a lot of the energy and also the projects, a lot of the things that we are still going to be doing, or a lot of the things that we just haven't finished, and that's okay. So give yourself that grace, that acceptance, that breath of profound surrender, and just acknowledge that it's okay to be carrying over some of the stuff that was pending in the year that is finishing. And yeah, time is a funny thing if you think about it like that, and we tend to look at it in chunks, when I think it's kind of more of a spiral. A lot of the things just happen at the same time, and there are all these like waves, and the flow is not linear. It just comes and goes in ways that our minds perhaps aren't equipped just yet to fully comprehend. So I guess this video is more about that pause that we need before we move on to the next step stage, to the next level, to the next thing on our lists. And oftentimes we're so caught up in the doing that we forget to stop and acknowledge and even marvel at how much life and energy and magic has gone into being alive another year of our lives. And also, depending on your birthday, it's important to acknowledge, for me, I was born in July, so the year 2024 will carry on through 2025, the year of my 43rd birth year, if you want. And that's when I will be drawing all the conclusions at the end of my 43rd year of life, when I turn 44, which is going to be in July 2025. So that is also something to take into account when you do your reflections at the end of the year. And when it comes to art, I had a lot of ideas sort of popping up in recent weeks and months, and something has surfaced in terms of the way I want to carry on expressing myself through art. And the thing that seems to be the theme right now is basically combining modalities of expression and bringing it all into the body, which literally is what I've been doing for years, and I can see the results of this coming up in surprising ways in my entire life. It's not just about the way art kind of places itself as the core of my existence. It's more the ripple effect and the way things kind of reverberate, that's the word I want to use, throughout all the other layers and all the other aspects of my life and my existence. And I think I feel more drawn to words at the moment, and spoken word and poetry and writing, but also, again, the performative aspect of art in terms of, again, sharing and being vulnerable and being in the moment. And I guess a bit of improvisation goes into it as well, and using my intuition to guide me when it comes to what needs to be out there and the way I want to put it out there. So yeah, a lot of reflection, a lot of kind of amazement at how things are moving at the moment. And I want to say also plenty of appreciation and gratitude for how this journey is unfolding for me and the people in my life, and the way this puzzle is constantly being created and all the pieces are fitting in so beautifully. I am really grateful right now for how things are just working out in a magical and unexpected way. So the word of the year for 2024 for me was transform, and oh boy, did I go through, I can't even think, innumerable, I would say, deaths and rebirths in so many ways. There was so much shedding of old beliefs and therapy and dance and just being constantly shaken up and told by life, there's more, go deeper, there is more, there's another layer. And just when I was hoping that I can catch a breath, something was coming up again, and that is amazing. And I also feel again grateful for that, but also it's been hard. It's been hard not to be able to stop literally for a moment, but at the same time that energy of transformation and the way it just kind of brought things up to the surface, I needed that so much. And yeah, I know it was a place for it this year, and I honor it as much as I can. So moving forward into 2025, I can't even say it properly, 2025, I'm going to carry over this idea of transformation, but in addition to it, I want to tap into something that is quite difficult to grasp right now, but I'm sure it will reveal itself. And the word that has been coming up a lot is devotion. And it's such a beautiful word, isn't it? And it encompasses so many layers of commitment and dedication and energy and effort, and also growth. So devotion to what really matters, and the transformation necessary to become more committed and more devoted, and allowing the process to become a ritual to the point of really being that magician, the alchemist, the priestess. And yeah, life right now is amazing, and I hope, truly hope, that some of this magic transpires throughout your lives as well, and your art and your ability to be in the moment will reveal something new about who you truly are at a very deep level, deep down at your core. So as usual, I don't have a script for these videos. I kind of just say whatever wants to come up, and I am so grateful for having you here. And my intention for the next year is to carry on with these videos despite the difficulty that comes with consistency. But again, transformation and devotion, the two tools I want to use in my art and my practice as we move on into the new year. Yeah, all of these things are here for us, and I will be carrying on with this space because it's important for me to do that on a soul level. So thank you so much, lovely artists or friends or whoever it is out there watching, for your presence in this roller coaster, I guess, and throughout this year. And I hope to see you in the next year with new videos and more ways to tap into our creative energy. Our creativity is our superpower, and I'm here. I'm all for it. And thank you so much for being here, my lovelies, and see you in the next video. And I hope you had a beautiful Christmas. I sure did. And I hope you are ending the year on a high and carrying on a high. And even if you aren't, everything is happening in divine timing. That's what I kind of felt like saying, because I truly believe in this. And there will be a moment when everything will come together. All the pieces of that puzzle will fit nicely where they are meant to be fitting. So thank you for being here once again. Happy New Year. Happy New You. Keep making art and stay tuned for whatever is to come in this space. Much love to you and a really beautiful, amazingly creative 2025. Let's do this. Thank you for now and see you in the next video.